So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, sweet feet. Out of play for a goal kick. Serginho. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Eze. Lovely feet. Eze! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Eze puts his foot on the gas. And it's made it. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rongier. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, it's Frankowski. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Frankowski. And that was nowhere near his best. Danger averted for now. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cisse. Rongier. Scholes. Camavinga. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Frankowski. Now Rongier. Gets into some space. Hangs one in. Van Dijk gets it away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Ren! And Stafford take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you know by now that I'm a big fan of this fella, Smith Rowe. He's always impressed me with the way he wants the ball, making himself a dependable outlet for wide players, and while his passing maybe isn't the flashiest, it's very effective in making the team a more threatening proposition going forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Serginho's cross. Well, there's the clearance. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Azar. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. Indonesia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Haaland is onto this. Shot at goal! And he's quick to get it clear again. Van de Ven. First quarter of an hour gone. Haaland! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
So we're still where we started right now. Raul. Oh, good spread. Wilson. Smith Rowe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Smith Rowe. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Chukwueze. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Iwobi. Robinson. And it's Robinson. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eze. That's very neat. Lovely feet. And it's played in here. Yep, it's a corner. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Berger. And Iwobi. Now it's Jimenez. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's nice. And cross. Camavinga. And it's Eze. Haaland. Scholes. And it's Eze. It's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Hazard. Camavinga. Spread out to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Berger. Chukwueze. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
With the owner of a blue
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, important interception. Wilson. It's a good run down the right. Tete. Berger. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Haaland. Hazard. Scholes. Good ball, good take. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared away. Tries a decent shot. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 18.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Robinson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Chukwueze, and he's managed to get free. Eze. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
The
And it's
attendance for
Alexander
this
Arnold.
match was 28,599.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It will be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Produces a big header! And he's denied! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Scholes. Scholes. Now it's Haaland. Over to the left. Hazard. Scholes. He has a look up. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fulham are looking to go forward now. Berger. That is ended up in no man's land. Wilson could try cutting inside here. And it's Tete. Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Out towards the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking to go deep. He gets big! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 32. Smith-Rowe. Number 8.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
Coming
good
on the
from him.
field.
Van
Number
Dijk getting this one
24.
clear.
Number 11.
Keep calm and
Substitution
carry
in
on.
progress.
That's the job in a nutshell now.
Foden gets across to intercept that. It's gone for a throw-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adama Traore. That has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. I think we're just about done here. Mikel Oyarzabal, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a shot! Decent enough try. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end. and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so, the national anthems. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So that's got things on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side. He's explosive, really dynamic, very energetic, covers a lot of ground, and when it comes to transitions, he's great either at getting forward quickly or getting back to do his job defensively. I can't see many weaknesses apart from his aerial abilities, not necessarily being the tallest.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Eze. Great work on the overlap. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out one. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Vitz. Here's Jones. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kerkez. McAllister. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van de Ven. And it's Eze. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good run he's making there.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Eze. He's onside. Plays it across. Up he goes! He's delivered all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 15 minutes is number 18.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Azar. Threads one in. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Soboslai. Gravenberg. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Jones actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Distributed tidily. Now it's Jones. And he's intervened well there. Bradley, looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. Gravenberg, and he's there to clear it. Bradley carries the ball down the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is really good tenacity. He gets big! And that has been clubbed away. Out again for a throw-in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg. And it's Wirtz. Out to the left it goes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Wirtz gets flagged offside. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Hazard. He's having a shot! It's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
'Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
McAllister. Now it's Jones. He was under real pressure there. He's in a great position here. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Eze. Now it's Haaland. And it's Camavinga. Half-time getting close now. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ekitike. Now it's McAllister. He's on it. Can he get away? McAllister. Camavinga. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Wirtz.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Van de Ven. Alexander-Arnold. That's Eze. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Serginho. It's Camavinga. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Attention
They
to
need
the
to
screen
keep
for
pushing,
information
keep imposing.
provided by the
Don't
local
leave the
police.
door open for the opposition.
Indonesia ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Here we go again. Gravenberg. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bradley. And it's Gravenberg. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Well, that looks a decent ball. McAllister gets into a good position. Szoboszlai is onto it. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Eze. Now Van de Ven. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Scholes. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Opts for safety. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wits! Drilled in low. That's a decent clearance. And it's McAllister. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Azar. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Serginho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ekitike. Gravenberg. Now it's Jones. Now it's Jones. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. Scholes. Szoboszlai. Time and again they are repelled. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Out towards the flank. Great vision. Haaland pings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Scholes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Jones. And Bradley. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the shot! Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Haaland. Eze. Knocks it into space. Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 15, Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And here's Soboslai, Ekitike. Now it's Soboslai. Bradley is wide and looking to get onto this. Soboslai, a terrific header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, Eze. Number 9, Hazard. Number 15, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 20.
Indonesia are coasting towards victory.
Number 13,
Wits! And he's had it nicked away.
Federico Valverde. Substitutions
That
taking
pass isn't
place.
the best. Good take, and is he in? They're urging him to shoot. That's going up front in a hurry. Foden. Mikel Oyarzabal. Indonesia finding their passes. Can he latch on to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bradley. Endo. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Isak. Now is this the final assault? Now it's Endo. Now it's McAllister. Foden. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Just a quick
Many
announcement.
thanks to
We would
Jim,
like to
and with
inform
that,
you
it
that
is a very good
CCTV
night
is
to you.
now in operation for your safety.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out.
And the shot! And he can clear it away.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Azar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Camavinga. Here's Haaland. Eze. Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Eze. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Serginho. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a... Eze! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Looks across and plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Camavinga. Indonesia have it back and can go again. .30 gone. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Eze. And here's Haaland. And can he finish it? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elects to cross. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. Gives it back. Played out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? Eze. Very nicely done. And it's Azar. Cross. He gets big. That's a decent clearance. Tries a shot. They've scored.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte. Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Threads one in. That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Played out to the left flank. Has a look and plays it forward. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Built as the single goal between the sides. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Eze. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Van Dijk. So we've reached the hour mark. Over to the left. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. And it's hoisted clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Into the last quarter of an hour. Out to the right. Courtois claims comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
"1-0 as we head towards the end. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. And Scholes. 5 minutes left on the clock. I think we're just about done here. He's in a great position here. Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hazard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Bellingham. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Asensio. And that's really well manoeuvred. Azar. And Scholes. And it's Eze. Haaland. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Asensio. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but...
Chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Asensio. Now Howson, and it's Bellingham. That's tidy. Lobbed in behind, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Asensio. And here's Rodrigo. Tries a deft little ball. Good ball. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's missed, but not by that far. They've played it short. He slings it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. Now it's Eze. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Could go all the way here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Asensio. And it's Rudiger. Goulet. And it's Garcia. It's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And it's Arda Güler. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Camavinga. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... climbs up big! And it's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 40 minutes is number 21, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. That's a sharp pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Goulet. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Shoots! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Camavinga. This might spell danger. Can he finish? They've scored! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia take the lead. Oh, this looks sharp. Fran Garcia. Bellingham. And the return pass. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Rodrigo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Eze. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Look at the space here. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Azar. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Scholes. It's Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Nicely shaped cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Haaland. He's in a great position here. Eze. Oh, he's found support out wide. Asensio. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Aims beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes was in no mood for any of that. Thinks Eze! Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. Eze. Indonesia. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position. And there's a searching pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Eze taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field, number 13.
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Indonesia braced for their anthem. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland. Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Van de Ven. Scholes. Rosier. Budimir. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland, and he's being shifted off it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making an...
Budimir! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Scholes. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Haaland. And he's had a hit. Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Scholes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fired deep. Climbs up big. It's hit the crossbar. And it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through, now is he in? Danger averted for now. Looking to play him in. Cross in. Cleared without complication. Budimir. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Half an hour played now. And he's picked it up out wide. Rosier, out to the right. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Budimir. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Scholes. Showing great feet there. Flings it across. Goes long and straight. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eze.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Here we go again. And it's Scholes. Well read, nice interception. Eze. This is promising. Now it's Budimir. That's been slipped through. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good play. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Scholes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Indonesia are 2 up early in the second half. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk. Scholes. And it's Serginho.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Alexander-Arnold.
213 espectadores.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely spread.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Now Van de Ven. And it's Van Dijk. Eze. Now Van de Ven. And it's Eze. Eze. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Serginho picks it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos.
Serginho has it in a wide position.
El dorsal 11.
Delivers
Se
the
va a llevar
ball.
a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he can clear it away. And he's taking no chances there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. Scholes. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. And they can counter here. Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's played it in low. Now he's off and running. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. Rosier. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mikel Oyarzabal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's well positioned here. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez, a sensation when he's in full flow. Although he's played as a central striker, I prefer him operating out wide, where he enjoys more space, and that enables him to generate greater momentum for a one-on-one, and yeah, I think he's a huge threat.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Azar. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Quality ball. Picks out Eze! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't show...
Can he finish? Goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
After 20 minutes is number 21. Erling Haaland.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Oh, such a clever touch. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Sao. Agume. He's on it. Can he get away? Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nice control. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Scholes. Now it's Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Alexis Sanchez. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Agume. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And he thumps it clear. Sao. Shifted it to the flank. Has crossed into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Haaland, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Sanchez. Sal. And it's Sanchez. Played out wide. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And if you do have a chance
On the
today,
evidence
please
of
take
what
some
we've
time
seen,
out to give
they
your
were
support
their
to our
lead.
better
There was
stadium
genuine
fund.
intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hazard. Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Scholes. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. And it's Eze. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Cattell. Now Sau. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Eze. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sau. Now it's Sanchez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball comes in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's tidy. Played back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Sau. Agume. Some resolute defending there. Scholes. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Camavinga. And this is Hazard. Serginho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard. Cattell. Now he's off and running. Azar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Eze. Eze, he's going for goal! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Might be danger here. And he shoots! And it's Scholes. Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho's... He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Sau. Alexis Sanchez. That's been slipped through. Shot could be on. Skims one in. In comes the corner.
Substitution.
Sevilla are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, now here's a good battle. He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Indonesia finding their passes. And it's Serginho. Now it's Haaland. And he's being shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland, and the shot!
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Indonesia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Two added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's
Please
all we have time for.
watch the screen
Good evening
for an
to you.
information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Real chance! Goal! Morocco! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
After 3 minutes is number 13.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Gets a good foot in there. Alai Nawi, and the shot's on here. There's the shot! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on, and you've had it.
And yes, it's him again. Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
And the finish! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a searching pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This looks promising. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot could be on. Big chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 17 minutes is...
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's made its way to him. And he's had it nicked away. Ben Seguir. No, he is not giving anything away. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ben Seguir. Aims beyond the defence. En-Nesyri receives it. Can he finish? He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 23 minutes is number 19, Efootball.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! No, that's just wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 30 minutes is
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Unahi. El-Ainawi. And Unahi. Out towards the flank. In towards the back. He's got two. Sticks it away. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's En-Nesyri. Benseghir! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
After 35 minutes.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Now it's El-Ainawi. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 38 minutes.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. El-Ainawi. And it's El-Kanous. Benseghir. Lovely chance for a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 41 minutes is number 11.
El-Ainawi. El-Kanous. Looking for a runner. Look at the shot, surely! It's hit the upright.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And he's
time.
managed to get rid. Good read, needed to be. And he was quick to react. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. Can he finish? He scores! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 5. Hakimi. Hakimi. Hakimi.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Morocco really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Morocco utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
That's the first half. Let's hope for more of the same. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we're off again. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. There's the bullish header! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 19.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Nice physical challenge.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious. And
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aguirre. Bunu. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. What a throw in. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
And he's forced to go back. Bunu. More and more pressure on the ball here. There will be a throw-in. And here's En-Nesyri, Ben Sekir.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
The ball has bounced loose now. Aguirre. And it's with the keeper. That's the throw. Good effort from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
75 minutes is number 19, En-Nesyri.
Bunu.
En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Decent chance! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Bunu certainly showed terrific balance and control to go past his markers, but not with the finish.
Bunu. Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's going in strongly.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that has put paid to that. Bunu. Bunu running with the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Bunu ploughing through the middle, shapes to shoot! And that's wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. Driving on and making good progress. Driving through the middle. Chance! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 1.
So that's it. It is all over. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. And Nesiri walking on. So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Morocco are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it?
Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Bantu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Mali have the chance to go the other way. No way through, so back it comes. Played backwards here. Driving forward. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Morocco really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Morocco penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Back into the middle. Played back towards his own goal. Morocco have to win if they're to make it. Bruno, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bunu. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Ben Sekir. And back it goes. Morocco are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Decent chance! Oh, crossbar! He's on it, can he get away? Saiss. Bunu goes steep. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter.
Could be danger here. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's looking unstoppable! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bunu. Bunu powering forward here. So much time and space here. El Ainawi. Bunu charging for... And the shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring!
After 39 minutes is...
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's burst through. He can get that clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's delightful. Might be danger here. Takes a shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Morocco go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
We have got ourselves a game here. Shoots! He scores! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's going all the way! Bantu running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, great run, magical! They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Morocco blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ben Seguir did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Aguirre. El Canous. Great vision. That's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 19, Efootball.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Ben Seguir, and he plays one through. Look at the space here. Big chance! it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 19.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Ben Sagir with a definite foul there. Ben Sagir has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. It's a good foot in there. Aguirre. So not long left in this now. Morocco are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely feet. And the shot! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bulu ploughing through the middle. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Unahi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that will be it. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace them. Morocco emerging for this
Hello,
crucial
everybody,
group game
and
here. The
welcome to
tournament
today's match.
still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Morocco! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The goal scorer for
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Morocco break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Bantu powering forward here, driving through the middle. He's having a shot! They've done it! 2-0 and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Oh, they could be caught out here! Saïs does well to get it back. Now that is tidy, really tidy. And that's a throw-in. Gets a good foot in there. Morocco are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bantu. Aguirre. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Unahi. Aguirre. Closing in. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Morocco find a position of real strength now. Elainawi. Bunu. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, terrible pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bunu. And the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And back to the keeper. Takes on his marker. Decent chance! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not the most convincing of passes. Driving forward. Bunu driving. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bunu is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. El Kanous, who's short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Zambia. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Morocco really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Morocco have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Such good technique.
With the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now he's off and running. Ball's gone out of play. And back to the goalkeeper. That's good. Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mazraoui. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Is there a... Can he finish? It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 61 minutes is...
Morocco are having a ball here.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Morocco perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving on and making good progress. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 68 minutes...
And yes, it's him again.
12.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Could go all the way here. That's a good run he's making there. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 12.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's been shifted off it. Unahi. Back to the keeper it goes. Out of play for a throw. And it's Al-Ainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, here we go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he was quick to react. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Morocco needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still
Added
came
minutes
out on
has been
top.
indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aguirre. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's gone for goal! He's put it wide. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.